Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawah from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it could be edifying. All right, and this is what it's coming down to. All right, this exactly is what it's coming down to. All right, we said through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, as this recession gets worse, entering into a depression, economic downturn. All right, getting close to the time of Jacob's trouble, you're going to see more of this. Okay, there's going to be famines of food and water, and you people are not going to know how to act or react. All right, when there is a lack, especially you damn niggas, man, you tribes. Okay, these Edomites, they go out and they they be prepping and whatnot. See, they're more prepared as far as the flesh, as far as carnally. All right, then you tribes, man. You're worried about what's going on in hip hop and rap culture and who's doing this, and who's doing that. All right, these Edomites, man, they be out here training, they be out here shooting, all right, gathering food, because they know what's going down. They see their kingdom falling. All right, and they're preparing themselves. You got these different private militias clicking up. All right, but who's not spiritually discerned? Not even on a carnal level. You tribes, you 2/3, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You have no discernment about anything that's going on, man. All right, they're about to crash this damn system and introduce a new one at NWO. And the Lord's going to spoil those plans, but the Lord is going to allow these Edomites, these damn devils, to get a mass majority of you damn tribes, man. All right, and they're going to push that MOTB because they're going to bring order out of chaos, okay? It's going to be anarchy out here, lawlessness, and out of that lawlessness, they're going to bring a carnal solution in that CHIP. And most of you damn niggas and you damn women are going to take it, man. This is ZeroHedge.com. Grocery stores in NYC may lock up food due to rampant theft. All right, they're talking about locking up food. You go to the CVS and whatnot. You might see them. They got like different deodorant or colognes and different shit locked up. All right, Plan Bs and shit locked up. You got to ask for permission. Well, they're about to do that with food. All right, because as these famines begin to kick harder, all right, people aren't looting, jewelry. I mean, they are, but they're trying to eat, man. Okay, the price of food going up. Like I did a video the other day. You had the price of eggs going up, and overall just egg shortages. All right, and that creates a sense of panic in the minds of the people, and they don't know how to act. This is it says food has become a prime target for thieves, and that should deeply alarm all of us. Once upon a time, shoplifting was a minor nuisance for most retailers in the United States. But today, the game has completely changed. Highly organized gangs of thieves are systematically looting stores all over the country. And this is costing retailers billions upon billions of dollars. Authorities call it organized retail crime. But Slaki, let me go back. It says, but I call it complete and utter lawlessness. When you have large groups of people storming retail stores all over the nation on a regular basis, this is a major crisis, right? Because you people are beginning to feel that squeeze. See, you thought everything was going to be all good, and Gucci and shit, and you were going to continue to be able to make money, and the price of shit would stay down. As I always mention, 2nd Esdras 16th chapter, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils will grow upon the earth. The sword, famine, and great confusion. All right, so you were rested on your leave, so to speak, and now you're seeing that what's growing? Evils, bad times, famine, and great confusion. People don't know what the fuck is going on. They couldn't tell you why there's food shortages. All right, but those that are standing upon their watch, all right, the brothers that diligently seek for the prophecies to come to pass. All right, we've been seeing this thing unfold right before our eyes while you people were occupied with the cares of this world. It says originally a lot of these gangs were primarily targeting goods that could be resold on the internet very easily. But now a lot of grocery stores are being targeted and food is being stolen on a scale that we have never seen before. In New York City, things have gotten so bad that some stores are thinking of implementing dramatic measures. The following comes from a Fox News article entitled NYC Grocery Stores Consider Locking Up Food Due to Rampant Theft. Workers are traumatized. Shampoo, toothpaste, razor blades are all items that grocery stores have increasingly started locking behind counters. Soon, their list might include food. People have no fear of coming to your store and stealing, said Nelson, I can't even say that, of the National Supermarket Association. Our employees are terrified, he continued. We have young people that come to work, young cashiers who work part-time. These kids are 16, 17 years old. They're traumatized. When I first started warning that we are becoming a Mad Max society, all right, you can also think about I Am Legend, more satire type movies like Zombieland, all right, World War Z. In that movie World War Z with I believe it was Brad Pitt, all right, right before like the zombies really showed up, it was financial panic. People started running and looting in the stores. All right, there was complete lawlessness in that grocery store, and you had an individual try to run to the police. And the police basically was like, get the fuck out the way because they were trying to get things for their family. See, we said these things were going to happen. All right, the police force isn't going to be there to save you, man. Especially you damn women. All right, because 2 hours over, I want to say it was whoever played Brad Pitt's wife. All right, two niggas that was in the store was trying to get her, trying to ravish her. And that's all, that movie is very spiritual. A lot of that is going to go down in that day, man. All right, nobody's going to stop these people from running in and looting each other, invading one another. There's going to be a lot of death. The police force isn't going to help you. All right, you might have these UN troops that step in, these peacekeeping troops, but they shooting on sight, man. They're going to be judge, jury, and executioner on sight, man. Some of you they might take to the camps, and some of them they might line you up firing squad style, man. But nobody's going to be here to save you. It says, sadly, the breakdown of law and order just continues to accelerate in many of our largest cities. In fact, it is being reported that grand larceny were up 80% in New York City last year. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has made a point of combating the repeat offenses. Criminals believe our criminal justice system is a joke. And remember that purge law got put into effect in the state of Illinois. It says Adams said in a comment referring to a serial intruder who was arrested and released 26 times. Those arrested for grand larceny go to court, get released, and on their way home from court, they're doing another grand larceny. According to the New York State Police Department, grand larcenies, thefts of over $1,000 were up 80% in New York City last year. It says, yes, that sounds pretty normal to me. In other areas of the country, shortages are the big news right now. I never imagined that Costco could totally run out of eggs. All right, there go the video again. This is a whole different article, but they included all these different things, man. All right, there's major egg shortage, so people are creating that panic. All right, and what happens when there's a panic? All right, you might still have different items, but when there's a run on food, just like when that gas pipeline pretty much had got hacked and they halted production temporarily. It doesn't mean that they were out of gas, but they weren't pumping any gas at that time. All right, all these people, all you damn idiots ran to the damn gas stations and started hoarding for yourself, man. Because the mass majority of these people they're not actually neighborly, man. All right, and when shit really hits the fan, you're gonna see just how not neighborly they really are, man. Because they're not gonna have any issues blowing your damn brains out to take what you have to provide for them and whoever they providing for. All right, that's what we've been saying is gonna happen through the spirit, right? That's why, when we push heavy, man, it is really us against the world because, the brothers are going to be brotherly, man. And see, the Lord isn't even going to put us in positions, we might be without food, but we're not going to have to be scavenging, and be through as hell like you damn people, man. The Lord is going to make a way for his servants. The Lord said, my servants shall eat, my servants shall drink. We always have to make mention of that, especially when we bring up stuff like this, because, to the flesh, you might be worried because, we work, we rely on going to the grocery store. We don't grow our own food for the most part. All right, but in that day, we're going to unplug from that system, man, and we're going to rely on Yahweh Shemel Shai. I shared testimonies with brothers back when I was living in my old place where, every week pretty much, or every other week, there would be, a box of fresh fruit, like fresh fruit, just outside my door. I'll end up, opening the door and there'll be fresh fruit, man. And that might be a small example, but that's just a sign because I didn't ask for that food. All right. However it got there, I think it got there by a church or something. But nonetheless, all right, the Lord is in control of this, man. And the Lord was reassuring that, hey, his servants are going to eat, man. The Lord is going to feed us. He hasn't forgot about us. That's why we do what we do, so that we have favor in the eyes of the Lord in that day. All right. You can look at all the different accounts where there's famines and you had prophets in the midst of that, and the Lord made ways for them to eat. All right. So the same thing's going to happen here, but all right, the overtone of this article right here, man, is all right, that theft. These people out here stealing, and it's not just going to be your average criminal. It's going to be regular people too that are just trying to provide for their family. All right, it's going to be every man for themselves out here, and the scriptures boldly predict that, man, to a T. Why? Because this is the Heavenly Father's movie. So let's start here. 2 Esdras chapter 15, one of the favorites, But this is the time that we're in. So yes, it's going to come out a lot. 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, right? Woe into the world. All right, this is something that's coming upon everybody. All right, as far as the whole world. All right, but the elect, we're gonna witness it. All right, but it's not gonna affect us like it affects these people. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And what's the modern day sword? The gun. All right, they're going to be coming up against each other. Hey, remember a couple years ago, right before the election, there was an uptick in gun sales, a huge uptick in gun sales, because they thought that a civil war would pop out over the election results. But nothing really happened. But these people still own these weapons, man. And they're going to use them against each other. Verse 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, right? They're going to be pillaging, robbing each other, man. It says, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? It's going to be complete lawlessness. They're not going to listen to their local politicians, their governors, their mayors, right? Not even the president, man. It says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And we always mention, if men are going to be afraid, how much more the women? All right, these women are going to be completely through, and you're going to realize why we've been saying for the longest that you need a man. Verse 19, it says, the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So this is the deal that's going down, man. And we're going to see more of this going into 2023 as we, see further. All right, because they're going to manufacture this damn famine to create lawlessness out here so that they can bring about the order. Oh, you want to return back to normal? Come down to your damn local Walmart and take this shit, man. You know what I'm talking about. And a lot of people are going to take it, but not the elect. So, Lord willing is edifying, hope to see more of this. All right, Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.